No, of course not. This movie was fantastic. Let me explain why. Hello and welcome to Blackout Studios. Today we're going to be talking about Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Specifically, the 4 key things that make this movie a success. Starting at number 1, the film does an excellent job of not relying too much on nostalgia, while still respecting the past of the franchise. What I mean by this is the film isn't overpacked with past characters and old references to the original trilogy. That isn't to say they aren't there, but they're subtle and only further the plot. Sala and Marion both make appearances in this film, but it only adds to the overall arc of the story. Nostalgia isn't used to make this film, it's used to enhance it. Number 2, Mads Mikkelsen plays an incredible villain. I mean, was there any doubt, honestly? His character, Jürgen Voller, I'm butchering that, is probably one of my favorite indie villains of the entire franchise, second only to Belloc. His performance captures the pure evil that Voller represents and makes him an extremely entertaining villain to watch. Throughout the film, you really feel that he is a massive threat to Indy and that there's a very good chance at the end of the story, he'll come out on top. I think this is part of what makes him such a great character, because if a villain can make you doubt the hero's abilities, then something's clearly working. I give all the credit to Mads Mikkelsen and the writing team to make this such a compelling, three-dimensional character that is just entertaining to watch on screen. Number 3, the film's cinematography is very reminiscent of old blockbuster films. These were the type of films that were being released before and during the time that the original trilogy was produced. This allows the Dial of Destiny to not only fit in with the other films of this franchise, but of its genre as a whole. This is all seen vividly, from the fight scenes to tense conversations to the camera work, and it's all captured beautifully. The large budget of this film allows them to create the look, car chases, explosions that are so specific to this niche genre of filmmaking, all of which is complemented by the unique camera work that brings you right back to the old indie films. Honestly, the only complaint I have is that there's not enough practical effects. Number 4. And in case there's any doubt in your mind, Harrison Ford has still got it. Ford does an incredible job of playing an older version of the character. The film doesn't shy away from the older age. In fact, it fully embraces it, so much so that you hardly think about it when you're watching the film. He's in plenty of action sequences that are just as thrilling as they were back in 1981. Jones in this film is the same as he was back then, just older. The writing team on this film did a seamless job of getting him back on another adventure. It works perfectly because at the beginning of the film, he starts off and he's retired, he's old, he's not looking for adventure, he's not seeking that thrill. But instead of having wasted scenes with him jumping back and forth if he wants to go on to this, he's just thrown right into it and has no choice but to go along. This works perfectly, and the movie doesn't dwell on the fact that he might not be ready for this. It just sends him going and he's back on the saddle. This allowed the character to enjoy the thrill of the adventure without actively seeking one out. As usual, the acting was incredible, and it was great to go on one last adventure with Indiana Jones. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your favorite Indiana Jones movie is. Also, check out this video right here, which I did about At Eternity's Gate, which is a biopic about Vincent van Gogh. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.